It's your girl Kamikaze,
And it's your girl, Phoenix Marie. What it do?
and we are Let's Talk. Okay, so welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a minute, but we're back. Happy holidays to those who are tuned in. Thank you for tuning in. So, starting with our quote, I have one pertaining to the black owned business community.
Okay.
Empowered by our roots, driven by our vision, building legacies one dream at a time. So I feel like that quote alone is basically kind of self-explanatory. It's like we give back to our own people. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Like we basically support our own communities, kind of like them Asians. They have their own, like they support each, like they have a whole community within a whole damn community, and they support their people all the time. I feel like this is the same thing, empowered by our roots, which is, you know what I'm saying, our ethnic, we support our own people and we flourish.
I got something different.
Oh.
I might be playing though.
Oh.
Empowered
It's
by
good that
our
you
roots,
got
it gave ancestor, I was gonna say slave, but ancestor, like kind of knowing what those people have been through
Yeah.
and striving, for success. So essentially the same thing, but
Yeah.
supporting one another. So yeah. I'm not gonna joke, but I want to joke.
Oh my God. Okay, so touching on black-owned businesses, um, I don't really have any. Damn, that's bad. Any to announce? Well, there's a few black-owned businesses that you know. Do you know some that you would just kind of give like props to or shout outs to that you know of?
Off the rip, Gingerbread House Academy.
Okay,
This outfit came from a black-owned company, but I cannot remember that. But shout out to you.
Stackhouse Tobacco. And there's a lot of black owned businesses that are like independent stylists, such as yourself, other women as well. But one one black owned business owner, to be exact, is here with us today, and it's going to be the owner of Texas Organics. He's gonna share with us the kind of the backstory on how he came about, to making the company and kind of the struggles and the strengths of maintaining the business in that industry. So, without further ado, let's welcome AD.
Welcome.
Welcome,
All right.
Mr. AD,
Hi.
owner of Texas Organics. How are
Yes.
you?
I'm good, man. I appreciate y'all bringing me up on the show.
Thank you for coming.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely ready to dive into all these questions y'all may have for me. So let's do this.
Okay. Awesome. So for people who don't know, what is Texas Organics?
Texas Organics, we call ourselves the first dispensary in Texas, and we do that because we sell THCA. What a lot of people don't know is Texas has a legal amount of THC that they allow you to sell.
Okay.
So with that, it went to it started with CBD, went to Delta 8, now it's at THCA, which is the closest thing to what a lot of people buy out here on the streets as, gas.
Gotcha.
What they call it.
Right.
But it just opened up a loophole for us to be able to sell these products. And ever since they did that, it's just been, it's been crazy. It's been amazing. It's definitely been a ride.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So how did you come up with the name?
Well, first and foremost, we was just sitting around kicking around ideas, and we know we was just Texas to the heart. Whatever we was gonna do, it was gonna be Texas. Something.
Yeah.
And, we just wanted to call it Organics because we just wanted to do it some original, organic. But we had already kind of seen some organics with the C at the end. We just put the X, like with drugs. I have.
I was gonna say playing to
okay.
Texas, but drugs.
I like it.
Well, you know how I have an RX on certain things.
Right. Prescription drugs.
Yeah. Prescription drugs.
Oh, okay.
You see that? But yes.
That brings me to the next question. So, do you have partners? Because you said we.
Yeah, so I would definitely like to put everybody on game with that as well. It's me, my wife, and another business partner that we have that we've been working together with for a very long time.
Okay.
So we had already been in business with another company that I own.
Okay.
And this is kind of like a baby company that we started off of that company.
Okay. So that also leads into the next one. So basically, you didn't start. This wasn't your first business.
Not by far.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So you had. So when did you venture to thinking, let's get into the dispensary field?
Oh, okay. Well, everything was going so well for us with what we were doing because I have a call center as well.
Okay.
And what we do at the call center is we do the marketing for timeshares.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know, I'm pretty sure y'all grannies
Baby years,
probably done got locked
vacation
into a time.
homes.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But yes,
They're
definitely.
very persistent.
So, we had been working for another company doing that for a while. So we decided to go into business for ourselves doing that. And we've been in business since like 2018.
Okay.
That's what's
like that.
up.
So that had been running great for so many years, and we wanted to do something else in another space. So one of my great friends that came by, and he was just talking to me about something like Delta 8. He was like, bro, you ever heard of? I'm like, man, bro, don't be coming over here with all people trying to pull up on you with ideas.
Right.
So he was telling me about it. He was like, bro, this is legal weed. I'm like, legal weed? You lying. Because, I'm on all the new hottest, everything. So I started to look into it, and I'm like, I can sell this for real?
Legally.
Because for y'all, a lot of people that know me for all my life, I've been doing it illegally for a very long time.
Yeah.
So when I found this, I was like, this is something I could really focus on and get the most out of because I'm very passionate about hustling.
Yeah.
So with that passion, it was like, shit, why not? You feel me? So that's I kicked the idea around and I brought it to the table with my wife and our business partnership. They were like, shit, let's do it. And ever since then, we just been running, man. We've been in business about 3 years now, 3.5 years.
3 years with the dispensary.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's why we say one of the very first, because it wasn't nobody doing it the way we was doing it at first. They was doing smoke shops. And I don't want people to get us mistaken for a smoke shop because we don't carry bongs, we don't carry pipes, we don't carry all of that. All we carry is gas, stuff that's gonna get you high, get you lifted.
So do you carry tobacco?
I don't even carry tobacco products.
Okay, so is that what separate or differentiates dispensaries from tobacco shops or smoke shops?
I really feel like that, as well as our selection, don't include all of the smoke shop items. I don't carry all of those knickknacks and all that.
You just come get your stuff and you go there. Okay.
You come get your game, whatever you need. I mean, but I do have wraps and things you can roll up in.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't feel the need to carry all the pipes and bongs and.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I got it. Do you have a website?
Yes, of course. It's www.thetexasorganics.com. We do offer a delivery service and shipping. If you are within the range, I believe, of 20 to 30 miles, you will get a delivery. We ship to roughly about 46 states, the ones that do accept.
Yeah.
So we are doing this well, and we're looking forward to opening our second shop.
Yes, that's what's up. Congratulations. So where are you located?
Well, right now we're located in Red Oak, right off of Ovilla. Right off of 35 in Ovilla, right after you pass Lancaster and DeSoto.
Okay.
But I can't reveal where the new shop will be because it's gonna be a grand opening. And I'm gonna bring a lot of rappers out. It's gonna be.
So we got an invite. Yeah. Let's talk. Got an invite.
Right. Y'all might as well get y'all a platform and be podcasting from the show. You feel me?
Yeah. I'm ready.
But y'all definitely have my invite for sure.
Okay, for sure. Thank you. We definitely look forward to it.
Oh yeah, anytime, man. Anytime y'all want to come by the shop, it's definitely open for you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay, so with your startup, what struggles did you face?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, everybody think that it's the licensing and all of that, but that's not the hard part. That's
Okay.
not the part that really keep us from being able to get into this lane.
Mm-hmm.
It's more or less the know-how and learning how to do a retail store, because for so long I've been into the industry of sales,
Mm-hmm.
of hardcore dialing on the phones, teaching people how to get on the phone, set appointments, stuff like that. So now getting into a different industry in a lane where it's sales, but at the same time it's retail. And it's not the same where it's like this deal, this deal, this deal. It adds up to this much. No, I have to think about employees that that I have working for me, the products that I'm buying, the overhead, the all of the different things that come with it, as well as learning how to track inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
That's big balls right
Nightmare.
there.
And I've never worked like and it sucks because I never got a chance to work in an actual store. Growing up, I did hard labor jobs with my uncle, but I never learned how to work in a store for real. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
learning this would take it doing inventory every day, breaking down the register, doing all these things. It's all stuff I had to learn trial and error. Things come up missing. I try to
Yes.
backtrack it and can't find it and have to charge it to the game. And
Mm-hmm.
after time, it's like, dang, I wish I knew exactly what I was doing before I took them L's.
Yeah, no, for real.
But that was one of the biggest and hardest lessons to learn, was the tracking of inventory and just expenses when it comes to this.
Dang.
Paying taxes, you gotta pay.
Ooh,
Uncle Sam,
man, them
he
taxes.
keeps his hand in all of our pockets.
Yeah, for sure.
You do business with him, yes.
Yes, on a daily basis.
On a day-
So at the end of the day, I think that and tax, just learning that you're not gonna make as much money as you want to in this lane because of taxes, but it's a great industry to be in.
So when it comes to licenses, what do you have to even, get started?
Man,
Considering this is new here.
and seeing that, with medical and things like that, it's a whole lot harder, let me say, when you're trying to get a medical license, because those are the license that's 100 grand, no return on your application if it don't go through, stuff like that, where it's like, man, do I even want to make that investment?
Mm.
But for this lane, it's not so much that big of an expense. And it's just the filling out of certain things, making sure that you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's, so that not only you have the licensing, but also the law enforcement in your area is not bothering you for real.
Okay.
'Cause that's a big one.
Yeah,
I
I
get
went
it.
to a conference, a cannabis conference in
Mhm.
Chicago, and it was just learning all the different licenses. If you do deliver, you have to have a particular license for that, and then you got to still hire a company, and it's just like, okay, I'm like, oh, the logistics in this is something, but it's a lot of opportunity for other type of jobs, like, or other businesses to emerge.
Oh yeah,
So I thought that
for
was dope.
sure. Because right now, DoorDash is doing our delivery.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
and that's amazing thing, because I mean, when we first started up, Grubhub was doing
Dang,
them.
they getting a check for sure.
You know that they are going to get their money. But Grubhub started off doing them, went away for a while. Now we have the other company doing it, and it's been great, man. We have so many different things that we can offer to them, from shipping it to you, delivering it to you, or curbside pickup. So we're trying to hit them from every angle.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, for sure.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
So tell us more about. I kind of now. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and dive deep.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Tell me, this is a question like the audience doesn't know, but you are a father,
Yes.
you are a husband,
Yes.
you're a business owner,
Yes.
and you're a man.
Yeah.
So tell me, like, how do you balance all those things? Like, how do you care for yourself
Yes. So I am a man
and your,
that
and
wear
your
many
family?
hats, for
Mhm.
sure. 6 kids to be exact. Just got married in May.
Oh, congrats.
Yes, appreciate it. Um, we own multiple businesses, from the call center, Texas Organics, and other travel companies as well. And the biggest thing for me is trying to make sure that I keep myself young with getting enough rest, and trying to stay up on my water intake.
Okay.
But at the same time, I've been doing my research and figuring out that it's other things that I need to put into my body besides water. Watermelon is a big one that a lot of people been talking about. All of the different fruits. I like sea moss as well.
Okay.
Just talking about health and taking care of myself. I try to do that on a regular. I haven't been here lately because I've been doing a ton of traveling.
Right. No, it's hard when you moving around. You be like, damn.
It switching time zones back and forth. Coming back home, trying to make sure I'm giving enough time to each kid, giving enough time to my wife, trying to balance out so much. It becomes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the biggest thing is communication. Communicating when I'm tired, communicating when, I might not feel like doing something, or communicating and making things happen, like go ahead and spending time with the kids while I am here. So when I'm gone, they're not missing me so much. So it's just a lot that come with the territory, but to whom much is given, much is required. I feel like all of these things was given to me because I asked for them a long time ago.
Yeah.
I used to look at the Brady Bunch and movies with a ton of kids like, man, I want a bunch of kids.
Okay.
But then when you get older,
Under one household.
Like, Lord.
Them motherfuckers,
especially these days.
Yeah, they so spoiled these days. I love these kids.
And raising them these days, it's not like how we was raised, how we could go outside and be somewhere way across town, but make it back home before the street lights on.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same.
Mm-mm.
You can't trust for your kids to be out there like that because
No.
it's too many kids coming up missing, too many bad things going on.
Too many.
Nowadays, raising multiple kids is not like the Brady Bunch anymore. It's not this cookie cutter set, one size fit all.
Right.
All my kids like this.
They fooled us.
Yeah.
Because I'm learning and getting to the
They
point,
say.
man, I'm getting to the point now that I'm learning each one of these children are very, very different.
Oh yes.
Very.
different. And
Very.
you cannot handle this one the same way that you handled that one. And as me growing up, my parents, well, not my parents, because only my mom was there. So it was more like she was like, "Boy, shut your ass up, da 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 da. You better do this because I said so." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that doesn't work no more.
It does not
You
work.
can't
Oh my
just
God.
tell
Yes.
You can't just tell them because I said so.
No.
That's why,
You got to
because
explain it.
I feel like there's a line. There's a line because some things you be like, okay, listen, you don't want to do that because and you do want to do that.
Yeah. So they understand why it's wrong.
But when it comes to it's a constant thing of constantly asking, it's like, okay, now you playing with me.
Yeah, you can't be gentle. You can't be gentle all the time. Sometimes you gotta get gangster.
Consistently, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because my son do the same shit. So yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get like, hey now,
Yeah,
hey.
for sure.
I heard you the first 3 times. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, it's like today. Are we getting the PS5? I'm like, nah, man, we're gonna chill.
Uh-huh.
Walk a little further. Man, I like PS5. Okay.
PS5s are nice.
Go look at the little go tell me how much it is. It's $0. I said, boy. You know what I'm saying? So
And a couple more zeros.
that's something in front of it. So at the end of the day, man, it's a challenge raising these kids, but overall, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Are they familiar with the family
It's
business?
rewarding.
They are very familiar with the family business, but I don't think they understand what it means yet.
To work and
Understandable.
Well, no,
Oh,
they don't
look at me.
understand what daddy's selling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
THCA.
Right. I mean, one day they'll get old enough and I explain it to them because this is a plant that God did actually put here. And I be explaining to people that, cannabis was even in the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was something that was used in the anointing oil. You know what I'm saying? But it was called calamus or something like that back in those times.
Mhm.
But a lot of people try to give this plant a bad name when it's like, not so much. And that reason is because Big Pharma makes sure that we cannot talk about the good properties of the plant.
Right,
Because,
exactly.
you know, that's
You
not
know.
infringe on what they do.
Got to keep everything aligned.
You know, there's a lot of different lines that we have to stay within as well with this business that we own, which is make sure that we're not telling people that it could cure this or it can do that. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So
Yes,
that's
that's
just
where
a
you
big
start
thing
getting in
I've
trouble
learned,
with that shit.
for sure.
So how long you been married?
We just got married in May. I had been with her for a very long time, but I
Okay.
feel like God had put me in a place and at a point where it was like, son, it's time.
Yeah.
It comes a time in your life when it's time to stop playing around and it's time to go ahead and start taking those necessary steps for you to get those blessings in your life.
Okay,
Because
bro.
I just felt like I was getting in my own way, blocking my own blessings for real.
Mm-hmm.
So once I slowed down, which got to put you in a situation where it makes you slow down, because I went back to prison.
Mm.
This was my second time leaving
Back to prison.
back to prison, not
Damn.
just going a first time.
Right. So that means you've had a visit.
Yes,
Okay.
I've definitely had a visit. Or two. So, you feel me? What type of bird does you fly? But I
Gotcha.
definitely did enough time and bumped my head to the point where it was like, oh, come on now.
Yeah, not no more.
Especially if somebody will ride during that time.
Yeah.
I understand, yeah, you might have some good things going for you, but you got a lot going for you.
Mhm.
So for her
Mhm.
to continue to make sure the kids good, business is being ran and everything's going on, you deserve that MVP trophy. Like,
Yeah, that's
real
what's
life.
up. Good. Well,
So what that is? Congratulations on that. But do y'all have y'all have children?
Yes.
How many?
Yes, we have 3 children together.
Oh wow! So 3 of your 6 is with your wife.
Of course. Yes.
Beautiful,
I said,
beautiful.
of course,
Yeah.
Right. No, for real.
All 6 not by her, of course.
But of course, I fixed it. You know,
Yeah, you
that's the thing about it. What I tried to make sure of
did.
through all the mistakes that I did and all the mess ups, bro. It was like, okay, bro, when you come home, what you gonna do? Because when I left, I had to sit all my kids down one day and like be like, Daddy finna be gone for a while. And that tore the family in pieces.
So you had the 3 children before you went back to prison?
Oh yeah, this
Okay.
last time I've only been home about 2 years now, roughly, maybe.
Come on, Oli, that's
okay.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, with that time being gone and all of the kids, it was like, that was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a
I
lot.
bet.
So I mean, she did everything that a real great,
Excuse me.
bless you, that a great woman would do, and bro, I just salute her for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of like Keisha and Gucci.
Yeah.
You did look because you left her with something. You heard me?
Yeah. But it was with a lot of responsibilities. Man, for real.
Damn.
A lot of for real.
She folded up nice. She folded
Man,
up
she
nice.
did. She held it down. That was a true blessing.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So tell me this. How was it for you when you stepped away? Like you going to jail, the responsibility is on her. Like, how did that make you feel at the peak of, your business? Like, moving.
Man. And we was at our peak. Like we was doing
The first peak,
very, very well at the time when I was leaving. So to sit all my kids down and have to break it to them and see all these tears flowing and man, all the boohooing, it was tough. It was real tough. Like I don't even, it was just so hard to do. But I knew I had to do it as a man because if I left without telling them, that was going to be 10 times worse. So I went ahead and told them everything and just kept it real with them because I know that looking back in my past, if my dad would have just kept it real and 100, like, hey, even though I was young at that time, but still, like, I feel like it would have been a better transition. But to answer your question, for everything for the businesses and everything that had to be handled, I feel like it was very hard to leave at that time because I felt like everything was going so well. So to be on the inside and then hearing about everything and then everything slowly crumbling the longer I'm in there, that was so hard to handle because it's like, damn, if I wasn't in here, that shit wouldn't be happening. And certain people, certain family members, certain people test your relationship with your with your partner and with God. They test it while you gone, and that's one of the hardest things to swallow is that I'm in here and I can't fix it. I can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
I gotta hear it through the phone versus being able to take care of it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was the hardest thing, man. Having to hear it through the phone.
Right, and having to run your business through the phone.
Oh,
Like shit. Like
I'm holding training classes, hoping they don't hear you are talking to our inmate. You hear me? Like,
Oh my God.
those calls are allowed to tell them.
man, because there was a point where I still wanted to be involved.
Yeah.
I still wanted to feel.
That's the business mind of you.
Man,
Yeah.
I couldn't just sit there and just sit there.
Yeah.
No. And another thing I would start, the first time I was in, I started writing books. So I started writing these books, and this second time going in, I pushed the agenda and wrote more books, and now I'm up to 5 books. Period. 5 books. One is already published.
Okay.
Amazon Prime, Barnes and Nobles, Walmart, you name it, it's on there.
Okay.
So
Congratulations.
I'm just trying to stay busy.
Yeah.
All that time that I was locked
Multiple
up.
avenues of income.
Yeah, but all the time I think it ain't about the money for me.
Okay.
I just think about like what else I'm gonna do with all my time. Because when I used to sit down there laying on that bunk, I was like, bro, think about all the time that you just really realize wasting. Because every minute you low key can be doing something or setting up something to be running while you are doing something else. So that's why I do so many things, because I have that creator energy. With that creator energy, I can get this going and pass the ball to you and, go over this way, and you keep that ball dribbling and I do what I got to do over here, and come back, check on you. You good? Oh, you dribbling, and go back over here, So I just feel like it's just in me to wear that many hats. But the thing is being able to balance the time.
Yeah. So how much did, like, as far as financially, how much did it take you to start your business?
For the Texas Organics?
Yeah.
I would, for anybody trying to get into this game right now, I think that it's maybe a little bit more expensive than when I started.
Okay.
Just because I started when it was just a glimpse of an idea in people's mind.
Okay.
But now, with seeing how much things have changed, I really think a person have to come in with roughly about 40.
Okay.
If you come in with like 40, maybe 50 to have you comfortable with marketing as well as getting open, then you can really make some noise.
Okay.
Because just one thing that I've learned in this business, you got to go to the extreme lengths to market your business. Because you got people who are paying millions of dollars.
A lot of competition.
To study what people spend their money on and what's going to attract them to spend that money.
Yeah.
So if you battling that, you got to think outside the box and be creative.
Right.
That's why creative content is one of the best things going for us right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's because
go viral.
Which is
sure.
and stuff. Which is so
For sure, man. I'm just thankful, man. It's a blessing because doing this has put me in so many other doors.
Yeah.
I just got casted to be on the movie Brothers to Enemies
Okay.
with T Speed. They used to work up at the I think he work at 97.9. Oh, he might be at K104 now. But
they do swap it out.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
things happen.
It's like, huh? Things
But,
happen.
yeah, for sure.
Okay,
For sure.
good.
But we've been working on a film here lately, Brothers to Enemies. I'm one of the main characters named Sly. So
Not Sly.
I know, right? I know how to play him.
Oh, hell
I know him. But no.
Man.
I like that. You shot?
Straight up.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I ain't even got to try out for that part.
Right.
Which I didn't. It just was, but
Given to you. That's-
I feel so blessed to even be able to be in film because I always wanted to be in that. I feel like my books are eventually gonna be a movie.
Okay.
So what I'm doing right now is just learning the trade of film so that when I drop mine, I want to be bigger than Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
AD Studios.
Yeah.
Not TP Studios.
Yeah, we I ain't gonna say that. I'm not even
Oh,
well,
Lord.
maybe we
Let's
should
throw a little
take
shade
a
at-
trip to 50 Cent's new compound
I
that he just
heard-
bought. Shit.
I heard he doing some big
He
things.
just
Yeah,
bought
I'm proud of him. I'm
billions.
proud
So we
of
definitely
him.
got to go down there for real.
For sure.
'Cause I know he
That's in Atlanta too?
No, it's
Yeah, that's in a boat.
Yes, I'm going.
Yes.
3 hours?
Yes.
Go down there and come back home. Yes, 3 hours.
Margaritaville, Shreveport.
Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours if you push it. It's 2 hours.
Yeah.
Y'all stop playing. Hey, 50, we coming to see you pretty soon, my guy. For sure.
You got
Yeah,
it.
I'm proud of
Please,
him.
no,
I'm
for
proud of him. I
But
feel like my
the
book
city
is
is not in agreement with it.
Louisiana not or
Yeah.
Dallas?
No, Louisiana. It's in Louisiana.
Louisiana, I mean, you know how the boot is.
And I
man.
think they just
You
saying
know how
why
it
you
is.
taking their concern was taking the properties that we could do something with, but he was like, y'all haven't done
Y'all not
nothing with
doing
it.
it.
He was like, y'all haven't done nothing with it, so
No.
I'm using it. I thought y'all was peculiar or something like that, but y'all ain't really doing nothing. So
Yeah, it's a
50 ass gonna
I
come.
mean, it's a sticky situation. You
is.
definitely want love from the hometown
yeah.
being
Yeah.
in Louisiana. But I feel like that's more like a tourist spot, Shreveport anyway.
It is.
I mean, Bossier, that's different. When you get
Yeah.
down the street, then you gonna run into Queensbridge. You gonna go down through there.
Yeah.
So it changes very fast of where you are. Okay, just like Washington D.C.
Yeah.
It changes very fast. So I really feel like he made a big move with moving right there.
Yeah.
I really see a lot more black films being really pushed with him right here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
50 Cent. I got to
Salute you. Look, I know for
shit.
real. That too.
Straight
That
up
too.
50 Cent.
So are you gonna be franchising?
Yes. So this second store is still gonna be us, of
Mhm.
course. I do want a franchise soon, but the biggest thing that me and my partners keep talking about is when you put your baby in daycare, are they still being cared for the same way?
That's the scariest part about acquisition and or selling or franchising at your company.
Yes. If we let them run with the Texas Organics name,
They
are
could do
gonna treat it
anything.
the same?
I mean, there's regulations and rules and criteria that they must have,
That they're supposed to follow.
Yeah, but it's real sticky there, like you
Yeah,
said.
'cause you're gonna have to hire
They
people to
not
be regional
gonna.
managers.
It's not gonna. They're not gonna have the same care as you.
Yeah. And it's a sticky situation because you're like, hey, I need you to run it this way.
Right.
They like, hey.
I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway, but
See?
I'm
See?
Are we changing the colors? It's pink and green.
See? So, but that is the sticky part of franchising.
Yeah.
Because you putting your baby in other people's hands.
Yeah.
That's true. That's real.
That is true.
So, yes, we do plan on one day. We're trying to be biggest. I want to be bigger than Cookies, for sure. Not as big as McDonald's because they lose substance.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to
Yes.
continue to do what we do it, but do it
They
right.
do. God, and quality too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they're not all the same. But I
not.
get it. I get
I ain't gonna lie though. Quick soundbite sidebar.
it.
I went to a McDonald's in Southern Arkansas, and
What's Southern Arkansas?
Southern Arkansas?
Yeah, what part? Little Rock?
Magnolia, maybe
Okay.
in Southern Arkansas. They double cheeseburgers. I know.
Picnic
I
ass.
know. Getting back. Nah, listen. I feel you. But when I tasted it, man,
They got that real beef up there.
I was like,
They're the street
man,
beef.
they said, I know. You know what? I had to. I had to. I ain't gonna lie. It was good. But that's just a quick.
McDonald's on the way out about to be pissed off.
Man, don't do it. Don't it? Not even.
Grass-fed cow, baby. That grass-fed, look at
Sometimes you ever just eat something and you just really didn't want to eat it in the first place, but you got it anyway.
Man.
Take like 2 bites, you be like,
This some bullshit.
man,
1995 for this shit.
man. Y'all need to have a segment like that on have a shot. That's some bullshit.
It's some bullshit.
It's some bullshit.
Yeah, we do get the watered down products and ingredients and shit.
Man, it's some bullshit. I've been thinking about because I'm gonna be traveling for a while with this new company we just started. But I've been thinking about starting to do like little food reviews too. You know?
I
Okay,
think that's cute. I think
okay.
that's always like a plus to do.
Because
Going
everybody
to
can't be
different
everywhere.
Yeah.
And everybody's palate is different. Like, I don't know if
Yes.
I only know a few food critics online, and it's like, do I trust them? You know, I need to hear.
Easily.
I do. I give him a
You seen them?
8 out of 10.
It was very yeah, I seen him. I
He's
seen
very,
him. I like the other guy
descriptive
though.
in his words. Who?
I like the one that ain't afraid to tell you this some bullshit.
Yeah, tell me this some
He
bullshit.
don't say he's scared.
Nah, it's this other dude though. He just
Shit, Charleston White gonna tell you some bullshit.
That goddamn Charleston gonna tell you like it motherfucking is.
Oh.
Like, she.
I really and I love you, Charleston White. I just really feel like we just gotta focus back on the task at hand.
He gets
Sometimes we
there,
get
he get back there.
He gets
Sometimes.
sidetracked a lot, yeah.
It happens.
But he has good intentions. He
Yeah,
does.
it happens. It happens. But I just feel like we can't get too far gone out there. Like, bring it back. Bring it back. And that's why I like having good people around me.
Yeah.
Because they gonna let me know when I'm tripping. Like my wife, she gonna let me know you trip.
Yeah.
For real. And I feel like that is the best part about relationships when you really
Yes.
find somebody who
Yes.
for you for real. is
Yeah.
They gonna tell you like, bro,
Relax.
yeah, they gonna tell you that
Relax.
ain't for you.
And
So-
and they're not afraid to let you know, like,
Yeah,
hey,
for
this ain't
sure.
this ain't it. You gotta do something different. You gotta do something different.
Yeah. But I love it. I love it.
That's good. So as far as I guess balancing being a dad, marriage, and being a business owner, what would you say is the hardest part of that?
Let's see, balancing being a dad and just trying to let me see. I heard something the other day because I used to try to make it my point to hustle harder for my last name than my first name. Um, so that meant, doing more for my generation, for my kids, leaving them a legacy.
I like that.
But it still is getting to a sticky situation because somewhere in that you can lose yourself chasing your dreams so hard that you're
Yep.
not looking back enough to make sure that you're spending enough time
And being
Mhm.
grounded, yeah.
being present enough. And it's like you try to make a balance of the two, but you can never really satisfy the appetite of both completely.
Gotcha.
You can try so hard, and I'm it's a constant, a daily effort
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
try to get there. But I think that, like she was saying earlier, planning is the best thing that we can do in our lives. And that is because today's day and age, we get distracted so easily by
Every-
social media, movies, music, conversations, different things that's
Yeah.
not going to help us get to the next level.
Hmm.
So, it's just trying to make that balance, but still understand that it's just plan. If you make a plan and stick to that plan, can't nobody say you didn't do what you were supposed to do or make an effort to
Yeah.
do what you're supposed to do.
So time management, the people.
Time, the biggest,
Okay.
the biggest.
I would imagine that as well.
Oh yeah.
So what side note would you sidebar for like the next up and coming inspired Black men in this field? So basically like explaining the business formally, But what would you pull them to the side and tell them like, hey, don't forget this or don't let this happen? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like explaining it to them formally, be like, hey, what you would have told yourself,
Ooh,
but you can tell somebody else now.
take no shortcuts, no handouts, none of that.
Okay,
Just
no
keep your
handouts.
head down and work hard. That's it.
Okay.
Keep your head down. Yeah. I mean, don't take the shortcuts. The easy routes take us out of business so fast. And we don't even understand that when we try to do the easy and the shortcut, it keeps us from getting there for real because that's that easy button that we want.
And you 9 times out of 10 gonna have to go back anyway.
Just to fix it.
Somehow.
Just to fix
somehow
it.
you're gonna have to get it right.
Yeah. Nah, that's for sure.
No short.
I think in our community we be thinking like, oh, we don't realize time is of the essence, but taking the time to do things, you don't always have to be in a rush. I'd rather be slow and steady and get there eventually with a strong foundation than to get there and my shit crumbling. And we think in life we gotta have everything right now, but eventually it'll all come together. Like,
man, that oven and that microwave. You want to put that thing in the microwave?
That is so true. That is so true.
That oven be putting a little love on it.
Yeah, you gonna
slow
be
cook.
So if you could do it all over again, would this be the first choice of business or what you already did before this?
That's a good question. My choice first, I think my first choice was the best choice.
Okay.
We're going with the call
center. Okay.
I'm a people's person. I love numbers. I love the art of the sale.
Okay.
So that was definitely a good selection to be the first thing.
So when you did the call center, was it just you and her just doing, or was it y'all hired some other people and it was like a group of people?
Oh, okay. It was me, her, our business partner.
Okay, 3.
We hired some people to work.
Okay.
And we just started out the garage and we slowly built and went to go get a small office. That small office turned into us getting an office down there off of 35, off of Empire Central.
Okay, yeah.
And then that led us to the pandemic. 2020 pandemic came in and knocked everybody at the box. Sheriffs were rolling around, shutting down every business, telling them that you couldn't have more than 10 people in one office.
Right.
So we had to send everybody home, and try to figure it out.
Did you have a work from home option or was it not like that at that time? Okay.
Still like a fresh idea. We didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything, the world stopped moving.
Everybody.
Yeah.
In fact,
I'm with you. I understand.
We're in the rebuild phase. We're in our golden age.
Yeah, for sure. So going through that and then moving over to the dialing from home model, that really saved our company tremendously.
Okay. Dialing from home?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, being able to dial remotely with your laptop and your headset.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I think majority of businesses.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we don't have them, but
thank you.
I had them before. They are tough. That's a tough group to train. That's a tough group to train, boy.
Let me get you over to AT&T.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
That's a tough one. But it's so many different facets you can really. Man, I told myself so long ago, if it's a will, it's a way. We just got to start thinking of the wheel and make the way. That's it. That's it. But
that makes sense.
That was one of the biggest things that saved us is going to that dialing from home thing, and that transpired. So what we do now is we still have an office, a back office and everything, but majority of our reps dial from home.
Okay, that's good.
So you still got the reps?
Yes.
That's good. Sure. So still in business with a call center?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Congratulations on that.
Appreciate it.
That's good. That's good. And so what's next for Texas Organic?
Oh, like I said, we got a grand opening coming up.
For the second shop.
Coming, yeah.
Okay.
I will drop y'all some details for that soon.
Okay.
Another thing, we just opened up a store inside of a GTA server as well. I know it's big.
That's different.
So we have a delivery service inside of GTA as well.
Shut
up.
I have the whole store going crazy right now. They probably in there looking for me right now. I know, but I'm building a metaverse within GTA. So what I did is I created.
Okay, I had to use context clues because I was like, what the fuck is GTA? But okay, I got it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Grand Theft Auto, where now you can play multiplayer, so you can have 1,000 people in one game in a city.
So they'll go to your store.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
They
okay,
got
bet.
houses, they gotta eat, they gotta sleep, they gotta do
Right.
like Sims.
Right, just
Yeah, I was
right.
saying,
No,
yeah.
I have a
None of
friend
that
who
shit
loves
is
it, and I'm
just-
like, she don't even look like she love it, but she loves it. She plays it religiously.
Yeah. So what we did is open the store inside of there. I made posters for QR codes where it tells you inside of the game, pull out your phone, scan the QR code, it'll ship it right to your front door.
Oh,
You need to stop.
So
That
I'm
is
I heard about the real estate in the metaverse. I've heard about it.
when I say I'm about to,
take off.
I'm gonna change the game, y'all, because like I kind of share with you.
Yeah.
I'm starting a podcast within the GTA server.
So that's what's next for
okay.
Texas
That's
Organic.
one of the big things that's coming.
Okay.
So a bunch of these artists like Big X the Plug, Trap Boy Freddy, Montana 700, and other artists outside of the city as well.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is bring them into the GTA server. I'm going to sit them down at the podcast. We're gonna do the interview. They're gonna get escorted by a whole bodyguard thing that's gonna take them to the mall to go shopping. They
Okay.
go shopping, get fresh, go stop and do a couple meet and greets with the fans and everything.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
so
they gonna
cute.
go to performance. But in order to get into the performance, you gotta scan and pay for your ticket. So we're gonna be sending out GTA service.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's giving sugar emoji. It's giving
Oh,
future.
oh my God. That is, oh, I love it. And we the
Oh, we went to
first
school with
hear
it. We
it.
went to school with this guy.
Facts.
Right here on Let's Talk. Oh my God. I love that. I love that. I love
So I'm always trying to think innovative and next level.
that. Yes.
And that's one of my
love it.
biggest projects that I'm working on right now is, getting that going and then putting my kids on and letting them get some streaming checks.
Okay.
Straight up.
That's what's up.
You know,
That's
if
what's up.
Casanet and them can do it, why can't, I look.
Man, you said,
You
because
feel?
he, baby, they said he
I didn't-
make
All
how
he
much a
do
month?
is just live his life. in
10
front of
million
the
a
camera.
month.
Yeah. But it's a team and living your life in front of that camera, not being scared of that camera. That's what it's about. That's what's making our money nowadays because people can't stop watching us.
Yeah, no, for real.
And
They
if
really
you really
can.
give them something to watch, you won. So that's why I
True.
stopped being afraid to post content and why y'all see me on Instagram. 'Cause I'm like, you know what? I don't care if people laugh. I don't care if they be like, hey, look at AD. Yeah, look at AD opening his second shot.
Mm-hmm.
Look at AD making things happen and doing.
Goddamn me. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to get on
Congratulations,
that camera.
AD. Woo,
For
woo.
sure.
So how can people follow you on this journey to opening up all these new businesses? How can they keep in the loop of Texas Organic?
Okay, they can definitely follow us on Instagram at the Texas Organics. Our website will deliver, ship to you, and put you at curbside at thetexasorganics.com. We have a lot of merch right now, a couple grand openings going on. Just had a couple meetings. Big X the Plug, bunch of I don't want to start name dropping, but we working right now. We
Yeah.
we cooking.
Well, we
We
know
cooking.
the plug is in, so we
Hey, he.
okay.
Yeah,
But
now
I
for
love
sure.
it. Show
Yeah,
love
yeah.
to the city. I love it. I love it. Well, I do want to thank you so much for coming to the show, showing love to us, letting us know your business, digging deep, giving us some tips on the dispensary, that field, and that industry. I do look forward to visiting you on the podcast
Oh man.
and
For sure.
and to the second grand opening.
Yes, for sure.
So keep in the loop.
I definitely appreciate y'all for inviting me.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot that we need to bring awareness about this in the community. I understand that it's a gray area and it's very rough to really talk how you want to about this subject, but
Mm.
man, we gotta get out of the old mind frame of how it's a stigma.
Yeah.
How people look
Yeah.
at it like it's the devil's lettuce.
Right.
You know, it's a bad plant.
That
because it's
devil's
not.
grass.
Yeah,
It's
we're in a
not.
paradigm shift, so we're changing the narrative.
Yeah, yeah. And we need to, and we need people on the front lines like us
Yep.
Mhm.
who are gonna speak about it, because for a young black man in this industry, they don't really want us in this industry, you know. And it's not even our counterparts who are, you know, like the Caucasians. It's been more or less like the Arabs and everything who try to make it harder for us to get into this industry
That's so
and make
true.
way. You know, but they ride the wave of our culture and they want to know what's hot and what's not from us so that they could sell to us.
And they put it out some way.
Because it's
And they
usually
together
one of
go,
us.
one of
One
us.
of us. Like, oh yeah, bro. If
And
you
we
just
so
friendly.
I think we just been taught that. I don't know. We so damn friendly. Like I don't know, but like we
It's
just
out of control.
so damn friendly. Like what the hell? But yeah,
For sure.
it's
So
yeah, we not like the Asians.
we definitely want to change the narrative, and I know sometimes it gets hard to support one another sometimes, but we have to remember that if we don't support each other, who else gonna support us?
It's like we crabs in a bucket and everybody trying to get up to the top, so we gonna climb on the other person to get up.
Well,
but
it was. I could definitely say I've been seeing a lot more working
oh yeah,
together. here
now since
lately.
2020, I have.
Yeah.
Before 2020, I haven't.
It was hard to see it, but now
Yeah.
I feel like people are waking up. Like, man, we really can win this thing again.
Yeah, together.
Yeah. But this
Together.
time we won't get bombed. Do you feel me?
Yeah.
This time we won't get ran over by the army and told that this area don't mean nothing. You know, it'll be a real Black Wall Street. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if they not black, it'll be black, white, orange, purple, green, because that is what we need. Because like
Yeah, we need
the
each other.
great brother who was a Black Panther who got killed because he was bringing everybody together, my brother Fred, man, if we just get the vision of understanding that it's not a color game, it's a numbers game to them now, oh, we gonna win big.
We
Yeah.
always in competition with each other though.
And
That goes that we would be talking for hours. If we
yeah,
talking
yeah,
to
and that's essential.
that.
That's definitely
Yeah.
essential. That we don't.
That is
That's cuts of response.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a lot.
We making songs about hating each other instead of
That's-
something else. But okay,
For sure.
let's proceed.
For sure. But
for sure.
I love the peace, increase the peace. You
Yeah.
feel me? And let's keep on growing. You know.
For sure. Well, with that being said, I do want to thank you again for coming to the show. Thank Studios 214. Thank Bodyguard TV for the platform that you allow us to have. Who else we want to thank?
Nobody. Thank you.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.